How can I train twice a week and become really good? Let me rephrase. How can I improve when I only train twice a week? Let me frame how many times a week we should train. There's no question about the fact the more time you spend on the mat, better you're going to be. More time on the mat often equals, let me add the little caveat in there, more productive time on the mat, your success is going to continue going. Even if you're just watching, even if you're just taking notes, it's all considered part of education. More you practice, more you educate yourself, more you are in an environment, more success you're going to have. However, we all know we cannot be on the mat, most of us cannot be on the mat 7 times a week, twice a day. Right? We just, 7 days a week, twice a day. We can't do that. That's physically impossible. Most of us have careers. Most of you guys have careers. Most of you guys have families. You know, Jiu-Jitsu is not, and it should not be the highest priority in your life. It's important, but it's not the highest. So we cannot spend all the times that we can. And honestly, most academies are not open 7 days a week, and we don't even have the opportunities to train 7 times a week. So, you know, how do we maneuver through this obstacle of how many times should I train and how good I can get? I want to maximize return based on the investment I'm making, right? I want you to start thinking about quality of training, not the amount of training. This is really important. Here's a good example that is seen on the mat at the academies around the world all the time. We come to the academy, we socialize a little bit, we spend 2 hours at the academy, but we truly spend only half hour of sparring. Rest of it is very social, we kind of chill, we tell stories, we laugh, we meet our friends, we drill a little bit, you know, we chit chat, how are you, how was your day, and this and this and that, very casual. And if you really take, you know, constructive time of your production, it boils down, it went from that 2-hour window that you spent at the academy to maybe 40 minutes. So that means you wasted 1 hour and 20 minutes for your social time. And that is important. Let me underline this. Social time is important. We want to see our friends, we want to talk. But the question was, how do I maximize my training? How can I get good? So listen, if you only train twice a week, because that's all you can do, maximize your training, maximize it to the best you can. You come to the academy, be strategic which classes you attend, and maximize that. Focus. Do exactly the techniques that instructor is presenting, drill them, be really hyper-focused. Don't get sidetracked with other things that might be happening in your mind, right? So try to really hyper-focus on what we are trying to do. And then you can really enforce all of this by taking notes, by watching videos at home, right? Even 1 or 2 minutes every single day of watching videos on a consistent basis is going to make a tremendous difference. And today, you guys have enormous ability to have access on demand. Matter of fact, this video, you can watch it anytime you want. You can watch techniques. There are organized ways of watching videos, right? And some of them are free, some of them are paid. Take advantage of them, because that is what's going to maximize your success. Going back to the beginning, is not the amount of time you spend on the mat, but the quality of time that you put into your jiu-jitsu. Really, really important component of you growing and you continue and stimulating yourself and raising the success and raising the return on your investment.